Good, yeah, it's still morning for about 5 minutes or so, maybe a little more. So it'll be afternoon very soon, but at the moment it's still morning. It's April 19th. It's Tuesday, and it's almost become as much of a routine as walking around the lake on Friday and along the creek on Monday that I walk downtown on Tuesdays. It's not really, but that's the way it has been. So that's what we're doing today. It'll be another 2-part walk downtown. I'm going down to the hotel to have lunch and write. And it's a very windy day. I don't know if you can hear that. You probably can. Hopefully the mic will stay connected, the external mic, so that'll improve the sound. It's just above freezing, +1. Very, very windy. Not getting much warmer than this. So chilly with the wind, for sure. Still got snow. It hasn't managed to melt yet. It's down quite a bit from when it first arrived last week, but it's still hanging in there. So a little ways yet before we can say goodbye to snow for the spring and summer, the rest of the spring and summer. Maybe next week it'll be gone. I'm doing editing stuff. As I've mentioned, I'm managing editor for Spring, which is a magazine of emerging writers here in Saskatchewan, published by the Saskatchewan Writers Guild. And every issue has a different managing editor and prose editor and poetry editor. And I'm the managing editor and prose editor for this one, Spring Volume 13, which will be out this summer. Spring, really. June is the launch. So today I was picking out the order of the pieces. There's quite a few pieces, both poetry, nonfiction, and fiction. So I've done that. Now I have to write my introduction. And then the poetry editor, Gillian Harding Russell, also writes an introduction. And then there's a layout person who will design it, and then there'll be proofreading, and then we're having a launch here in Regina June 9th, I think, or 8th, maybe it's the 8th, June 8th, and a launch in Saskatchewan on June 17th, at which some of the writers will read. And I also had an ad I had to design today for Prairie Books Now, which is a publication of, wait for it, promoting prairie books. And Shadowpaw Press has an ad in there because I have so much new stuff coming out that I'm hopefully people will look at that and think, hey, we should get that into our bookstore or our library. I'll have a table at the Saskatchewan Libraries Association annual meeting beginning of May promoting Shadowpaw Press books. And at the end of this month, not very long now, actually, just, is that a week from Thursday? That is a week from Thursday. I'll be in Saskatoon for the Saskatchewan Entertainment Expo, Sask Expo, which has not happened for the last 2 years, so very excited about that. And I'll have a table, I'll be selling books. Come see me there if you happen to be in Saskatoon. Maybe I'll do a walk around the, I might be able to do a walk around the expo if I have somebody helping me at my table. And at least part of the time I expect someone has volunteered to help, so. Otherwise I'm wedded to my table because, you know, you just can't leave if you're the only person on duty. Very windy right here, as it always is, next to this taller building, which I would leap in a single bound if I could, but alas, I am not Superman. There's the Royal Saskatchewan Museum over there. We won't make this crossing, so up we go this way again. When I walk back, I might stretch it out a bit by going somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. Or I might just decide I want to go home and keep it fairly short. It's very windy. Hopefully I don't get dust in my eyes. That's the big problem in April with contacts. So much dust around as the snow melts. Oh. Right there. Blew the phone over in that direction. Leopold's Tavern here. Very strong wind right behind me now, again because of that tall building on the corner. I'm sailing down the street. And this here is Specs. I have new reading glasses I'm waiting to pick up there. Just waiting for them to tell me they're ready. Prescription ones. I hope that will improve my computer working experience. I wear contacts, but I need reading glasses over top of my contacts. Sometime down the way here, oh, I think I can cross here now if I get a move on. This is, of course, where I almost got run over last week. A woman who did not pay any attention to the fact I was crossing the street. Oh, that wind is nasty. All right, well then we'll walk this way just to break up the monotony of Albert Street. Now, what was I saying? Oh, right, reading glasses. So I wear contacts, and if I blink them into just the right position, I got 20/20 vision with them, but I still need reading glasses. Sad truth of getting older. And my eyes are very bad, prescription-wise. And I've got floaters, and cataracts are looming. But the interesting thing there is that whenever I have to have cataract surgery, they will put in prescription lenses, which should mean I can finally get away from really thick Coke bottle-like glasses, which I have to wear now when I'm not wearing contacts. So we'll see how that goes. That won't be anytime soon, I hope. There's always some risk involved, of course, with eye surgery. And my eyes are, as I said, problematic in a number of ways, so. Anyway, for now I'm good. But it will be nice to have some new reading glasses. Hopefully that will improve my vision when it comes to what I do mostly, which is look at a computer screen. Building. Very windy day. I'm gonna cross over. Again. The gimbal can't counteract the level of gust. There's some ice to watch out for, but not too much. Saskatchewan is known for being a windy province, and April is the windiest month because, I remember this from a science column I wrote, it's because of the differences in temperatures between the south and further north, so you get a real gradient of air pressure, which in turn drives wind. I guess it snowed in Ontario yesterday too. My daughter sent a picture of it from Toronto. university library windows. There's the Ripplinger Art Gallery and Gift Shop. And put in new sod. Either that or it's artificial. I presume it's new sod and not artificial, but it's hard to be sure. They do have a nice sort of coffee shop thing, and there'll be a deck out here later on in the year. Some of the older apartment buildings along here. This brings us up to Lauren Street. Lauren Drugs over there. Oh, picked a bad one here. There is ice along here. Not too much though. Coming across Lauren. So I usually walk, more likely to walk on Victoria, so I thought I'd walk here today instead. Little shopping area here. Lauren Drugs. Tangerine here is a nice little restaurant. Have a meeting space. And Sterling Productions. Oh, I'm going to take the alley. Must be different. The tall building down at the end is There's an old joke that in Saskatchewan we don't think it's windy until you can see whitecaps in your bathwater. But if you're taking a bath outside, I think you could see whitecaps in your bathwater today. I ran across a joke in National Geographic. I was at Hardy University in Saskatchewan, Arkansas, and was delighted to see in the National Geographic a can I go down here? It's kind of over. About Saskatchewan, because it was like a little taste of home, and that was the joke that I remember from that. I'd never heard it living in Saskatchewan, but it made it into National Geographic. And today is the kind of day that it is, put this way, it's the kind of day that it is meant for. Not actually a sidewalk here, but we'll get there all the same. Sask Power building over there with the scaffolding on it. Blessed Sacrament Church in front of it. And the Hotel Saskatchewan is just up here one more block. And around the corner. This sidewalk looks clearer than the one over there, so we'll stick over here for the moment. At least up to here. It's not much clearer. I'll go over there. So it's pretty clear the rest of the way. dragging my eye here towards the end of the walk. Darn it. Canadian Red Cross over there. Power play management, hockey player agents and advisors. Also says for rent, so I'm not sure that's still there. And I've been in here many a time dropping off programs for printing, although I'm not doing people's programs anymore. I did it for years, decades. Slowly over time, all that has fallen to other people and away from me. It's too bad. I actually kind of enjoyed it, but oh well. Didn't pay anything. I still get my desktop publishing because, like the ad I did this morning for Shadowpaw Press. And for that matter, Stay, the poetry book that I'm doing a new edition of by Catherine Lawrence. I did in InDesign instead of using one of my other programs for that. So there was a certain amount of actual desktop publishing work there. And here's the hotel. Victoria Park over there, downtown. Federal building there, the kind of Art Deco Hayward Tower beyond that. We're going behind these here windows for lunch. And to work. So we'll stop right here. And I'll be back later for part 2. Bye for now. Well, good afternoon. This is part 2 of my walk downtown. It looks quite miserable out there. You can see the flags flying through the window. Just leaving the Hotel Saskatchewan lobby here. But anyway, so I'm just going to walk home because it looks quite nasty. I don't see any reason to extend this walk any more than I have to. But we'll go out this way and get a real blast, because there's always a lot of wind on the SAS Power building there. And it's snowing too, just for good measure. There we are. Another beautiful spring day here in downtown Regina. I guess we'll go down Victoria Avenue just to enjoy the weather. Oh good, and I think it's even freezing a little bit, just for good measure. So we're looking up Scarth Street there, but I'm not going that way, I'm going this way. Back the way I came, except I'll stick to Victoria Avenue today. Yes, a lovely day. Lovely day now. It's probably still above freezing, or right around freezing, but still cold enough to snow, as you can see. And it is getting a little slippery too, because of that. Oh well. Such is spring as we pretend it to be here in Saskatchewan. Hopefully the camera doesn't get too wet. It's pretty waterproof, but if it gets, I'm not sure about the gimbal. But anyway, probably be all right. And if you get too much snow on the lens, of course, it'll fog up the picture. I hope this is focused. Let me just do that. Going by the land titles building here, and the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame is in there. That's Knox Met over there in the snow. Knox Metropolitan United Church. And of course, Victoria Park across the street there. On the plus side, I got a lot of work done. Got my introduction written for Spring Magazine. Oh, that's nasty. I I will endeavor to keep up a good, positive viewpoint as I get hit by the snow here. Yes, indeed. First Baptist Church here. Ox Metropolitan over there, as I said. Nobody's coming. We will definitely jaywalk. We will jaywalk for sure. Nasty wind blowing up Lawrence Street there.
I always have the. Oh, sorry.
City Hall in the snow. Over here we have the Balfour, which I always point out, one of my favorite entranceways of any building in the city. I knew they were predicting snow showers. This seems a bit more than a snow shower. At least a flurry. I don't know how much we're supposed to get. Hopefully not too much, but it's annoying. I always think of that line of the from The Godfather. Just when you think you're out, they pull you back in. The gimbal's acting up. I don't know if it's from the wind. It's not rotating properly. I don't know if it's gotten wet. What I might do is walk down to the Safeway instead of walking straight home. There's something I need to get there, so maybe I'll do that. I don't think it will extend the walk very much, but at least it'll be a little different. And then I won't bother to live stream the last bit of the walk from there to home. It's the North Canadian Oils building there. We can safely jaywalk here as well. Again, looking down the street. Give you a sense of the snowfall. My walk downtown was only 17 minutes, so this may be a fairly short walk. Short video anyway. How's this looking light-wise? Maybe I can go and cross up here on Victoria, on Albert, I mean, instead of, usually I kind of cut through this gas station here, but looks like the timing's going to be pretty good here. Should change right about now. Perfect. By the Viterra building here, Saskatchewan wheat pool. It used to be. Before that, it was an apartment store when it was built back in the more than 100 years ago. Oh, that's really nice going this way, straight into the snow. The wind seems to be coming from the south, which is kind of unusual. Yeah. Whack. Yeah. Oh, that's nasty. It's not that it's that cold, it's just that it's big icy flakes and the wind is blowing pretty hard and it's driving into my face. Well, I'll turn right down 13th and go down to Safeway, and then I'll cut it off there. So it won't be a very long video, but I think you get the sense of what today is like fairly thoroughly here. I'm sorry you can't feel it. There's no way to do that on YouTube just yet, but you know, perhaps you can imagine it. Now I'm getting got some snow on the lens there. It's only snowing harder. It hasn't let up at all. We're gonna go down there. That's number 1 fire station over there. Whoops. Sorry about that. The light is not changing, it's simply staying red. There it goes. He should have waited for me, that guy. Alright, now we'll go along 13th. Viet Thai over there, our favorite Viet Thai restaurant. Up here on the left is the Artesian, which is used to be a church but is now a performance space. I performed in there. I think there's 2 things I should get at the grocery store. Someone else should have waited for me. Shoe store over there. Traditions Craft Gallery there. Paper Umbrella is a stationery store. Cup of tea is a tea store. It's a nice bit of spring we're not actually seeing at the moment. My microphone is covered with snow. Also the New Age bookstore over there. Christian bookstore over here. Little public art on the corner. Used to be the Oddfellows Hall over there, but not anymore. This is a restaurant, coffee shop, ice cream place. Very colorful. Looks like you can actually get ice cream there right now if you want. Liquor store over there. Insurance issuer here. Neighborhood center over there. It is getting slippery, and I didn't wear my boots. Foolish me. I thought it was going to be fine. Anyway, I'm headed to Safeway over here. I'll go down the sidewalk and then cut this off up here. So yeah, not a terribly long. It's only about a half an hour when I stitch the two together. I will still have to walk from here home, but I won't bother streaming that. Just have to carry, well, guess what I'm getting? I probably don't even need a bag, which is good because I didn't bring one, and of course they don't give you bags anymore. Once I get under cover here, I will. Oh, that's a little better. All right, we'll stop there. So thank you for that walk in the snow. I'll be back probably tomorrow. Bye for now.